Hello, my name is Kushal, and today we are going to present about our project starting with me. So this is the introduction. This report is based on Redline Racing System, which is a racing team that is running a mechanical shop too. The main aim for their business is to generate income through providing car services via their booking system to get their customers more engaged and use that profit from the mechanical shop to fund their racing team. The main aim is to provide the customer the best service and run a self-efficient racing team. This assignment describes about the aim and objective of the project and its management plan in order to identify the needs and wants of the customer regarding this topic. So, question 1, A. It needs screen elements and control features applied. They need minimum of 5 processes. So this is the management dashboard. When the administrator logs in, the manage this is what they create without any options. So the management dashboard actually gives all the available options they can manage through, and there's this race pop-up that shows their goals. So the menu shows the options that are available, which you can also use the buttons here to navigate through. The second is the maintenance schedule. I actually put this, but it's not in the order. So for the first, here we have the maintenance schedule. So when customers actually uh, uh, book any services, this will pop up on the maintenance schedule. So the management actually can actually manage this through this maintenance schedule, and this is the control features like the manage buttons. If they click the manage button, they can actually see if they want to change the dates, they can notify the customer with that. So this is the booking management. uh, Here we have service schedules of the cars. As you can see, they can uh, click on a car and manage the serving schedule. So here we have the customer details, and here we have parts and total costs. When the management clicks the management booking, they can actually cancel or do anything with it basically. So this is the part of the mechanical shop, and this part of the racing team. So the racing team can actually manage their fund allocations on where they want to allocate. Let's say if the management clicks the manage button, and they can actually allocate the racing team salary allocation, racing parts allocation, annual service allocations, and so on. So this is how the racing team dashboards look like, and they can actually control it from actually clicking the buttons from the menu, or the buttons here when they created the home page. So the racing teams also can manage their staff management, like they can actually manage their staff, like racing drivers and pit crews and so on. What the management button can do is actually the the management actually could allocate the salaries, manage the salaries, and see their performance on how they did it. So this is question B. They are asking us input technology for the interface. So we have an example of if the customer wants to book a service, they actually have to put in their details like the name, their model. The date is available and service information, so the management knows what they are working on. So another simple example is the login button. So here the customers can actually log in, not only the customers but even the administrators could actually log in here too. So see, uh, the they are asking us interface device evidence, explain the reason why we need to apply actually they need validation checks. So here is a simple validation check. When the customer actually makes their booking, the customer will be redirected with like this administrative view. So the management is redirected with their details on their customer. Now they know what time they have to do, the employee in charge, and parts and costs as well. Another good example is service bookings. They could actually confirm or discard about the serving booking details. And lastly, the maintenance schedules. If the maintenance schedule is clicked, the user could actually see what their maintenance is, and if the manage button is clicked, they can actually cancel or change any days they want.
My name is Pradeep and I'm from DDT4G. So I'm going to continue my part in project 2 SAD. So the question is, attach your project 1 FTD based on your defined FTD in project 1. So this is our FDD in our project 1. Okay, so perform unit testing for selected test case 1 by fill in the test case table provided. So the process name is booking service and the description is customer book appointment date for their car service and part changing, and the user view type is online and tested by admin, and the input is customer need to log in their ID and password in the system to schedule a date for their service and part change, and the expected output is customers details, service information and service records will be updated on the system, and the actual output is all the informations are updated and customer will get an appointment for their car service. So the test results is pass. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mirindra. I'm going to explain about question 2b, and this is about perform integration testing for selected test case 2 based on the below table requirement. So the test case number is test case 2, testing type is the integration testing, process name is check and order service appointment and manage car part stocks, process execution, employee need to receive and check orders from customer. User view type will be online and tested by will be admin input. Employee has to log in their ID and password into the system, schedule appointment, check car part stock in the inventory and list down service. Expected output will be customer must get their appointment date and their service details. Actual output will be customer receive their service date and details and payments. Then result will be announcement later. Then following will be explained by my other group member. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dylan. So for today project 2, I'm going to explain about the question 3 and the conclusion. So first, I'm going to explain about the question 3, and the question is, how do you plan to perform system changeover for this project? So explain the reason why you choose it. As a team, we would choose a parallel running method because both old and new system will run at the same time, so the employees can compare the capability and reliability of the new system. So we can compare to the old and new system. So in that case, if the new system goes wrong, we can roll back to the old system as in a test method, and then once the new system become utilized, the old system will not use anymore. So this would be a perfect system changeover for this project. So next we going to jump to the conclusion. As a result, it is inconvenient for customer to call the mechanic for a service fixed for their day and having it full, or when they visit the mechanic shop and the shop is full of customers have a hard time getting their schedule fixed for a car service appointment. So the situation is tackled by the proposed system that includes the software that lets the customer choose the date and time as they are liking. The mechanic also knows when they are free and when to work. As for the racing team, they will be having a count with their budget allocation and prize winnings, and based on that the funds will be adjusted and allocated back to the budget with the profits being split. The problem associated with the current system would be resolved with the new proposed software. So that's the configuration for our project Redline Racing team. So that's all from us. Thank you so much.